Hey guys, we are back with some NHL 18 GM mode. Finally, feels like it's been a long time coming, but here it is. And the team that we are using is going to be the San Jose Sharks. And yeah, here we go, boys. Let's check out the roster here to start things out. And because I am completely unfamiliar with this roster besides, a few players. But let's see here. So let's start out with goaltenders, Martin Jones and Aaron Dell, I think his name is. Yeah. So not a bad goalie tandem here, starter and a backup. And now an 86 for this game is actually pretty good, given that they lowered the ratings for NHL 18. So, and yeah, looks like a pretty solid defensive core. Brent Burns, of course, 90 overall, top 2 defenseman. So this guy's going to be getting a lot of points for us. And Mark Edward Vlasic, almost called him Martin Vlasic. Don't know why. Solid defensive defenseman, good top 2 pair with Burns. And is he a lefty? Yeah, he's a lefty, and Burns is a righty. All right, nice. So that's a nice top 2 pair right there. Justin Braun and Paul Martin. So 36 years old lefty. Is Braun a righty? Yes, he is. So that's a good pair right there as well. And then Brendan Dillon, he has a top 4 potential, but he's currently a top 6. And Dylan DeMello, minor top 2. So is there anyone else down here? No. Okay, so we might have to go into free agency and sign a defenseman, because from what it looks like right here, it looks like this would be the kind of team that we go and try to win the Stanley Cup with. And maybe we go and sign some forwards as well. I mean, they got some pretty good players in the minors. Let's see, Barclay Goodrow, pretty good physically, not great everywhere else. So let's see. So we got Pavelski, 88, first line forward. They got Couture, 85, first line forward. Joe Thornton, first line forward, 84. So a lot of good forwards here as well. Bonker, second line forward, 82. Yeah, we got some options here in San Jose. Thomas Hertl, 82 overall, second line forward, top 6 potential. Yannick Hansen, third line scorer, 81. Yeah, you got some really good players here in San Jose. So, but I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I don't think I did, but just in case I didn't. The reason I chose the San Jose Sharks is because they are one of the older teams of the NHL. They have an average age of, I believe, 28.98, which is basically 29. So, yeah, that's mostly why I chose this team, because I feel like for the first couple of years we could be competitive, but then after the next couple of years, where guys like Joe Thornton are retiring, we're gonna have to, especially if we're not competitive in the playoffs, we're gonna have to move on and trade guys like Pavelski, Bonker. I was about to say Marlowe, maybe even Couture, right? So, and then Brent Burns, Mark Edward Vlasic. I was about to say Mark Andre. I'm getting so many names confused in my head. Okay, so yeah, then you got Ward, Melker Carlson, Chris Tierney, and then Timo Meyer. This guy's name is. Yeah, pretty good physical, fourth line forward. He's young too, so we might want to play him. And then Marcus Sorensen, we're going to have to find someone to replace him. Although, then again, there is Barclay Goodrow right there, if all else fails. So, I mean, looks like we got a pretty good roster here. I think, my personal opinion, I think for the first couple of years, yeah, I mean, it even says champion. Like, we should definitely shoot for that Stanley Cup, but especially once Joe Thornton retires, then maybe we start looking into the future a little bit. I don't know. You guys let me know. But we will be keeping Joe Thornton on this team until he retires. Just so you guys know, unless something goes like completely south with our season this year, I don't think, again, that Thornton will be getting traded. So yeah, let's do this. I mean, I sort of want this to be more of a setup episode. We're not going to get any simulation done in this video, but I just wanted to show you guys the lines, and let's see how the trading works. I would imagine it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I haven't even gone through this tutorial yet in my personal GM mode that I started with the Devils, and I went through a year of that, but I didn't make any trades. So yeah, this all looks the same as last year for the most part. I mean, obviously, going back into here, the trade value actually for these kinds of players looks a little bit inflated. So if we go to Tampa here, for example, you see Steven Stamkos at 91 overall with a full trade bar, right? So it's, I think that the ratings going down was definitely a good thing for, in terms of not having too much randomness in the simulation. I don't know. We'll see as NHL 18 goes on, but I think it was guessing that that's a good thing. Again, especially for combating the randomness of this simulation. So as we get out of the trade screen here, yeah, we'll see who's in free agency, and then you guys can actually use this video to, you know, chime in on who should be where. I know there's a few players who have signed in real life who are still in free agency in this game. Like, I think, where is he? I think Drew Stafford might still be in here. No? Okay. Maybe maybe that was before the roster update. I think now Stafford might be on New Jersey. Let me actually just check that, just to make sure that we have the right rosters, because I know that Stafford was one of the ones who were in free agency before, but he should be on the Devils. Let's see. Stafford. Yep, there he is. Okay, so the rosters were updated, it appears, to the correct rosters, so that's good to hear, or good to see. And yeah, let's check out the simulation speed actually, because I just want to sort of see that through preseason, because I know last year's was pretty slow. And yeah, we'll do the scout. We'll just send them out. Again, nothing in this video is going to be permanent, because I'm just going to start a new save file after this, just in case you guys have anything to say about the rosters or anything. But yeah, there you go. Solid preseason for the San Jose Sharks, 4-2-1. And let's check out. Yeah, see the team leader in points there, Joe Pavelski, 8 points, not bad, especially for 7 games. Although it is, you know, preseason, so other teams, AHL teams, are out there for the most part. And let's check out the lines, and then we'll check out the captains and the jerseys, because again, I'm not too familiar with San Jose's roster in terms of, especially in terms of their numbers and their captains. I don't even know if they have a captain. I don't think they do. I mean, they might. I don't even know. All right, so Bodker, Couture, Pavelski, Donskoy, Thornton, Ward, Carlson, Hurdle, and Hansen, and then Sorensen, we're going to replace him, Tierney and Meyer, and then Vlasic and Burns, Martin and Braun, and then Dillon and DeMello. Again, might want to replace DeMello in free agency. And then goaltenders, Dell and Jones. Going to put Jones right there. There you go. It was probably the auto-rotate goalies right there. Messing with that. But let's check out the captains as well. Captains' jerseys, and there you go. So, yeah. Oh, right. Joe Pavelski. Man, it just shows you how out of touch I am with the Western Conference. All right, so, and then the alternates are Joe Thornton. God, cannot talk. And Logan Couture. So there you go. And you know what? I just remembered. I want to check something. Isn't what's his name on the Sharks? Forwards. Let's see. Where is he? Yes, Rudolph's baby. Oh, bottom 6 potential. I'm too used to the edited New Jersey rosters. Oh man. All right. Well. Still, I mean, it's nice having Rudolph's back for a GMO there. So, Yeah, there you go. There is the San Jose Sharks roster. Again, not going to make any sort of trade or free agent signing in this episode, but let me know who we should sign for free agency, because we do have to replace one forward, and we are going for the Stanley Cup this year, I would imagine, given our roster, right? So chime in there on who we should sign in free agency, and especially for defense and for that one forward replacement. And other than that, pretty short video here, because it's just, again, it's more of a setup video. Don't want to do any simulating here. That's meaningful anyway. And that'll be about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.